Have you ever had a memorable experience with a friend that stands out?
Definitely. There's this camping trip with my friends that I'll never forget.
Camping trips can be quite an adventure. What happened?
Well, it started pouring rain in the middle of the night. We had to scramble to secure our tents and stay dry.
Rain can turn a camping trip into a challenge. How did you handle it?
We huddled in one tent, laughing and sharing stories. The situation brought us closer as we faced the unexpected together.
Sometimes, challenges create the best memories. What other moments come to mind?
There was a road trip where our car broke down in the middle of nowhere.
That sounds like an adventure in itself. How did you handle the situation?
We had to wait for hours for help. To pass the time, we played games, sang songs, and laughed a lot.
Challenging situations can lead to unexpected bonding moments.
Exactly. We turned a stressful situation into a memorable adventure.
What about heartwarming moments? Any of those?
Oh, there was a surprise birthday party my friends threw for me.
Surprise parties are always special. How did you feel?
I was genuinely surprised and touched that they went through so much effort to make me feel loved.
Such gestures strengthen the bond between friends.
Definitely. It's about celebrating each other's joy.
What about funny moments? Those often make for great stories.
Once we attempted a cooking challenge, but none of us were great cooks.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster. How did it turn out?
Our dishes were terrible. We ended up ordering pizza and laughed about our culinary disaster.
Failed cooking attempts can create lasting memories.
We still joke about that cooking challenge whenever we meet.
Laughter truly brings friends together. Any other stories that come to mind?
There was a time we got lost while hiking. We ended up taking a longer route.
Getting lost can be frustrating. How did you handle it?
We turned it into an adventure, exploring new trails and eventually finding our way back.
Flexibility and a positive attitude turned a mishap into a memorable journey.
That experience taught us to be better prepared for future hikes.
Learning from challenges is part of the journey. Have you had moments that tested your friendship?
Yes, there was a disagreement that led to a temporary rift between me and a friend.
Disagreements happen, but they can strain friendships. How did you resolve it?
We took some time to cool off, then had an open and honest conversation. It deepened our understanding of each other.
Communication is key to overcoming conflicts.
Absolutely. We realized our friendship was worth more than the disagreement.
It's important to recognize the value of the relationship beyond the momentary issue.
Agreed. Challenges can reveal the strength of a friendship.
Through thick and thin, friendships become more resilient.
Definitely. The ups and downs shape the bond.
So, looking back, what do these memorable moments with friends mean to you?
They're a treasure trove of shared experiences, laughter, and growth. Each memory brings a smile to my face.
Memories are like a tapestry of moments that weave your friendships together.
And they remind us of the strong connections we've built over time.
It's beautiful how these moments become stories we share with each other.
Exactly. They're a testament to the journeys we've taken together. Hey, have you heard the proverb, lend money to a good friend, and you will lose the money as well as your friend?
Yeah, I have. It means that lending money to friends can lead to losing both the money and the friendship, right?
Exactly. It's a warning about mixing money and friendship. Sometimes loans can strain relationships. What do you think about it?
I agree. Money matters can get complicated. It's risky lending to friends. They might not pay back, and it could lead to resentment.
True. It's awkward to ask a friend for money they owe you. It's like choosing between getting back your money and keeping the friendship intact.
And if they can't repay, it puts both parties in a tough spot. The lender feels let down, and the borrower might feel guilty.
Plus, friends might avoid each other to dodge the topic. It's better to maintain a clear boundary between personal and financial matters.
Definitely. But sometimes, friends genuinely need help. What if there's a way to lend without ruining the relationship?
That's a good point. Setting clear terms and expectations beforehand might help. Both sides need to be honest about repayment plans.
Communication is key. If the borrower faces problems, they should discuss it honestly. And the lender needs to be understanding too.
Agreed. Flexibility and compassion are crucial. It's about preserving the friendship while finding a solution.
I think being cautious about lending is still important. It's not just about the money, it's about trust and boundaries.
Absolutely. Trust is hard to rebuild if things go wrong. And friendships are valuable. We should avoid putting them at risk.
Right. So, it's better to think twice before lending. Maybe suggest other ways to help, like finding resources or alternatives.
True. Offering advice or support can be more valuable than lending money. It helps without straining the friendship.
And if you do decide to lend, treat it like a business transaction. Have a written agreement and clear repayment terms.
Good advice. It prevents misunderstandings and shows that you take the loan seriously.
Still, even with precautions, things might not work out. Money can change dynamics, leading to unexpected consequences.
That's the thing about Proverbs, they capture the wisdom of experience. It's about learning from others' mistakes.
And this proverb reminds us that even with good intentions, lending money to friends can be risky.
Right. It's not about being unhelpful, but about understanding the potential consequences and making informed decisions.
So, bottom line, be cautious, communicate, and consider other ways to help before lending money to friends.
Exactly. Friends are valuable, and it's important to protect both the relationship and your financial well-being.
Have you ever thought about how to meet new friends?
Definitely. Making friends can be exciting but also challenging. It often requires stepping out of our comfort zone.
Right? So, what are some ways you found effective for meeting new people?
Well, one way is to join clubs or groups that align with your interests. It's easier to connect when you share common hobbies.
That makes sense. Common interests provide a starting point for conversation.
Exactly. And you're more likely to meet like-minded individuals who can become good friends.
What about social events or gatherings?
They're great opportunities too. Parties, community events, and meetups allow you to interact with a diverse crowd.
So, being open to conversations at such events is important?
Definitely. Don't hesitate to strike up conversations. A simple hi can lead to interesting interactions.
But what if someone is shy or introverted?
Even if you're shy, don't let it hold you back. Take small steps, like asking questions or giving compliments.
Asking questions is a good icebreaker, right?
Yes, people love talking about themselves. It shows you're interested and creates a natural flow of conversation.
What if you're in a new place where you don't know anyone?
In such situations, explore local cafes, parks, or classes. Being approachable and open can attract friendly interactions.
Being approachable is about body language and attitude?
Exactly. Smile, make eye contact, and show genuine interest. Approachability encourages others to initiate conversations.
Any thoughts on using social media to make friends?
It can work, especially for connecting with people who share your passions. But it's important to transition from online to in-person interactions.
True. Face-to-face interactions build deeper connections. What about workplaces or schools?
Those are great places too. You spend time together, so it's natural to form bonds. Be proactive in social settings.
What about introducing yourself first?
Yes, taking the initiative shows you're open to friendship. A simple introduction can lead to meaningful connections.
And what about maintaining friendships once you've made them?
Keep in touch regularly. Plan activities together, and show you care by being there for them.
What if you're looking for a deeper friendship?
To deepen a friendship, share more about yourself gradually. Vulnerability fosters trust and intimacy.
So, it's about building a strong foundation over time?
Exactly. It takes effort from both sides to develop a meaningful connection.
Are there any friendship pitfalls to avoid?
Yes, avoid being overly clingy or sharing too much too soon. Respect boundaries and give space when needed.
How about dealing with conflicts in friendships?
Address issues calmly and openly. Effective communication helps resolve conflicts and strengthens the bond.
That makes sense. What if you're in a new place and don't know anyone?
Attend local events or classes. Volunteer work is another way to meet people while contributing to the community.
Volunteering is a great idea. Any final tips for making friends?
Be genuine, patient, and open-minded. Quality friendships take time to develop, so invest in the process.
Have you had different types of friends in your life?
Absolutely. I've had childhood friends, work buddies, and even online pals. Each type brings a unique dynamic to my life.
Childhood friends must hold a special place.
Definitely. Childhood friends have a deep understanding of your history. They know your roots and how you've grown.
They've seen your journey from the beginning.
Exactly. And even if you don't talk every day, the bond remains strong.
What about friends from work or school?
Work buddies are unique. You bond over shared experiences, challenges, and achievements in the same environment.
So, it's a different kind of camaraderie.
Yes, you understand each other's work-related struggles and joys.
What about online friends?
Online pals bring a global perspective. You connect over shared interests, even if you've never met in person.
So, it's about connecting through common hobbies or passions.
Exactly. Online friendships transcend physical borders.
But are these friendships as strong as the ones you see in person?
They can be just as strong. While the dynamics differ, the emotional connection can be deep and meaningful.
What do you think about short-term friendships, like those from trips or workshops?
Short-term friendships can be intense and memorable. You bond quickly due to the shared experience, even if it's fleeting.
So, it's about the quality of the connection, not just the duration.
Right. Some friendships are brief but leave a lasting impact.
How do these different friendships contribute to your life?
Each type adds something unique. Childhood friends remind me of where I've come from. Work buddies provide support in professional life.
And online pals bring diversity and new perspectives.
Exactly. Different types of friends fulfill different needs.
Do you have any advice for maintaining these friendships?
Communication is key. Regularly checking in and sharing updates keeps the connection alive.
What about handling conflicts?
Address issues honestly and calmly. Good friends will appreciate your honesty and be willing to work through problems.
Do you think some friendships naturally fade over time?
It happens. People change, circumstances shift. Some friendships may naturally evolve, and that's okay.
But it doesn't diminish their value at the time they were active.
Not at all. Every friendship has its own place and time.
What about outgrowing friendships?
Sometimes, we grow in different directions. It's okay to let go if a friendship no longer aligns with your values and goals.
How can you tell if a friendship is worth holding on to?
A friendship is worth keeping if it brings positivity, support, and shared growth to both parties.
What about setting boundaries in friendships?
Boundaries are important. They help maintain a healthy balance in the relationship.
Any tips for making new friends in different stages of life?
Be open to new experiences and connections. Pursue hobbies, attend events, and put yourself out there.
It's about being proactive and approachable.
Exactly. Friendships often start with a simple hello.
How do you nurture long-distance friendships?
Regular communication through calls, messages, or video chats is crucial. Plan visits when possible to strengthen the bond.
And respecting time zones and schedules.
Yes, understanding their routine helps maintain the connection.
What do you value most in your friendships?
Trust and understanding. Knowing I have people who accept me for who I am is priceless.
Friendships are a support system that enriches our lives.
Absolutely. They add depth, joy, and shared memories to our journey.
Have your friends played a role in your personal growth and development?
Absolutely. Friends have been a significant part of my journey, pushing me to grow and evolve.
Can you think of a specific instance where a friend influenced your personal growth?
One of my friends encouraged me to join a public speaking club.
Public speaking can be intimidating. How did your friend's encouragement impact you?
Their support boosted my confidence. They believed in my potential, which motivated me to step out of my comfort zone.
It's amazing how friends can see our potential even when we doubt ourselves.
True. Their belief in us can be a powerful catalyst for growth.
Did this experience lead to any positive changes in your life?
Definitely. Over time, I became more comfortable expressing myself in front of others.
So, your friend's encouragement had a lasting impact on your skills.
Yes, and it opened doors to opportunities I might have avoided otherwise.
Friends can be our biggest cheerleaders and supporters.
Absolutely. Another time, a friend helped me see things from a different perspective.
Can you share the details?
I was hesitant to take on a new project at work, fearing failure. My friend encouraged me to focus on the learning experience rather than the outcome.
Shifting the focus from outcomes to learning can be liberating.
It was. Their advice made me more open to trying new things without the fear of failure.
So, they helped you adopt a growth mindset.
Yes, their guidance changed my approach to challenges. Instead of avoiding them, I embraced them as opportunities to learn.
It's wonderful how friends can influence our mindset positively.
Friends can also challenge our perspectives in unexpected ways.
How so?
Once, during a discussion about a social issue, a friend shared a different viewpoint that I hadn't considered.
Discussing differing viewpoints can be eye-opening. How did this affect you?
It made me more open to diverse opinions and willing to engage in respectful conversations.
So, your friend broadened your perspective.
Yes, their input encouraged me to think critically and be more empathetic.
Friends can help us become more well-rounded individuals.
Absolutely. Friendships offer us the chance to learn and grow together.
Have you ever helped a friend with their personal growth journey?
Yes, I've offered support when a friend was hesitant to pursue a new career path.
How did you assist them?
I reminded them of their strengths and achievements, boosting their confidence to take the leap.
Encouragement and support go a long way.
It's important to help each other overcome self-doubt.
Have your friends also helped you during challenging times?
Definitely. Friends have been my pillars of strength during tough moments.
What's an example that stands out?
When I faced a major setback, my friends rallied around me, offering emotional support and practical help.
Friends can provide invaluable support during tough times.
Their presence reminded me I wasn't alone and encouraged me to keep moving forward.
Friends can be our lifelines in moments of difficulty.
Absolutely. Their unwavering support has taught me the importance of being there for each other.
It's a beautiful aspect of friendships, the mutual support and growth.
Friends truly enrich our lives, both personally and emotionally.
Have you ever thought about how you and your best friend are different?
Definitely. My best friend is outgoing and loves parties. How about yours?
Oh, mine's more introverted. Enjoys quiet evenings indoors. We're like night and day.
That's interesting. My friend's a risk taker, always up for adventures. How about yours?
Mine's cautious, prefers planning. We balance each other out, I guess.
True, opposites attract. My friend's a bookworm too, always buried in novels.
Ha, mine's more into movies and video games. Different interests for sure.
It's funny how friendships work. My friend's a great listener, super empathetic.
Mine gives advice all the time, like a problem solver. Supportive though.
Exactly, that's important. My friend's messy though, her room's always chaotic.
Mine's super organized, neat freak actually. His room is pristine.
Haha, they drive each other crazy. My friend's a vegetarian for the environment.
Interesting. Mine's a meat lover, thinks vegetarianism won't change much.
My friend's always late, it drives me nuts sometimes.
Mine's punctual, hates being late. We've had discussions about that too.
Communication matters. My friend's really open, we talk about everything.
Mine's more private, takes time to open up. But we share deep stuff.
That's what counts. My friend's a bit sarcastic, it's her sense of humor.
Mine's more straightforward, doesn't always get sarcasm. We clarify a lot.
Haha, that must be amusing. My friend's super competitive, even in games.
Mine's chill, just plays for fun. We sometimes play different games.
It's all about enjoying the moment. My friend's into art, painting, and drawing.
Mine's more into music, plays instruments. We have jam sessions sometimes.
That sounds fun. My friend's a health nut, always eating salads.
Mine loves junk food, burgers and fries. We argue about diets often.
Balance is key. My friend's a morning person, up at sunrise.
Mine's a night owl, stays up late. Our schedules rarely match.
That can be a challenge. My friend's really into fashion and shopping.
Mine couldn't care less about fashion, wears whatever's comfy.
My friend's a dog person, she adores her pets.
Mine's a cat person, finds them mysterious and independent.
Pets say a lot about personalities. My friend's super sentimental, keeps old letters.
Mine's practical, doesn't hold on to things. Memories are in his mind.
Interesting contrast. My friend's a social butterfly, knows everyone.
Mine's got a small circle, values deep connections. Quality over quantity.
My friend's a language enthusiast, learning multiple languages.
Mine struggles with other languages, sticks to his native tongue. Admires language skills though.
It's impressive how people differ. My friend's a bit of a dreamer, always talking about future plans.
Mine's down to earth, lives in the present. We balance dreams with reality.